This is how I looked editing last night's video. Hey people! So you remember how I said in my last video that all I really wanted to do yesterday when I got off work was to come home and take a nap? Guess what I got to do today? Although it doesn't really help much because here I am up again making a video. Whoop, forgot my lipstick. That's better. Well, for today I am going to show you some stuff I actually recorded on Sunday, and I thought about putting this immediately into a VEDA vlog, but I wanted to do the tips for beginners for my first vlog. My parents and one of my sisters and I all went to see an exhibit called Gadgets, Gizmos, Contraptions, Precursors of Modern Day Appliances. There were a couple of things that I thought might interest you, like this video editor from the 1880s. This is what I would have had to have worked on to do my vlogs back in the day. Can you imagine? My ADD would kick in. There's no way I could sit there editing video that way. I would not be a vlogger. And then my dad came across the dentist equipment.
It's a dentist drill. He pedaled that wheel, turn that wheel.
Oh, that gave me chills up my spine.
Yeah. Here's the dental instrument here.
It's alright, they gave you plenty of moonshine before they got
And there's the poor fella that it failed on.
My parents are pretty funny. We laugh all the time whenever we're together, and my sister's just as funny as well. So we enjoyed ourselves when we made our way to the carriage exhibit, and I'll show you my favorite. Here's the one I need.
You hear that? This is the one she needs. The princess.
This picture over here.
Wow. Was that cotton or flowers?
Hey, buddy.
I already spoke to him. He's stuck up.
We all laugh a lot when we get together. And you might notice my accent gets considerably thicker. Somebody get up there and paint her hat.
Somebody take it off.
Put some flowers on it or something. It's really funny because I have an accent that's my performing accent, and you kind of get a mix of that here. I'm a little more conscious of my accent on video, but then I'm really comfortable with you guys by now, so I don't really pay that close of attention to it. You know, I think everyone has a different way of talking around different groups of people. I have another way I speak around my friends. I sound a little bit different. Then I get around my parents, around my family, and all of a sudden I'm talking like this. And accents are very interesting, but there's also a sociology around accents that's very interesting. Like, for example, the mid-American accent has pretty much invaded the world as the standard American accent. And that has become such a prevalent idea that even Americans who have the standard American accent don't think they have an accent. I was in Colorado on business once, and one of the people who was showing us around would mock our southern accents. Eventually I said, well, you have an accent too. Which he said, no, I don't. I said, yes, you do. Everybody has an accent. He had never thought about that. And you know, that makes me think about how some people are more aware of their accent than other people are. I've noticed that the English pick up accents better than Americans typically do. I've also noticed that among Americans, Southerners pick up other English-speaking accents better than people from other parts of America. And all I can say, the reason for that is when you are made to be sensitive about your accent, it develops our ear more than people who have what is considered a standard accent, whether it's standard American or standard English or whatever. So what do you think about accents? Do you have a favorite one? How do you like yours? If you could take on another accent, what would it be? Oh gosh. I guess I would stay Southern. There's been a couple of occasions where I've watched American talk shows and they go out into the audience and somebody stands up and asks a question. The person's accent has just grabbed my attention. I go, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful accent I've ever heard in my life, and it's Southern, and what is it? Where are they from? And both times they were from Alabama, my home state. Although they weren't from my part of the state, they're from up like around Tuscaloosa, but I think that's a good sign, right? Tell me what you think. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.